Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we are going to create this. So I've had lots of requests asking to do the Consontina index box die set that I hauled a few weeks ago. So I thought that's what we'll come on and do today. I will be doing all the die cutting with you, but please do feel free to fast forward at any point because I know some people like to watch the full process, and I know some people like to see the start, the beginning, the start and the end. So do feel free to fast forward. So I have decided I'm going to go with browns and golds. Well, like beige colours. So I'm going to use this tan brown weaved texture cardstock that I got from Tonic Studios. This only cost me £1. It was in the sale, so I thought, right, well, we'll use that. This is going to be my base. So I'm going to grab one sheet out of that, and I do have more if we need it. I've got this gorgeous 12 by 12 cream sheet with glitter on, which I thought would be nice for decoration. I also have this 12 by 12 glitter paper from Viva Gade. Yeah, I think that's what it says. So I've got two sheets of that. So I've got one sheet out and another one for spare. And then the other two sheets that I've got out, I've got this one. Oh, it's just made my eyes go really funny. It's like a cream one with polka dot gold glitter. And then I've got this brown one. So it's two different browns on each side. That one came from the range from the Brights paper pack. So that's what we are going to do now. First things first, let's get out this. I think I'm going to do... Now, I haven't watched any videos on this at all, so yeah, please bear with me. We are doing it together. But what I normally do when I'm doing dies is, let me grab a pair of scissors. I just cut around it so that I know that it's going to be about the size that I need. So I probably actually would have been better off with some A4 paper, but I'm just using what I have on hand. So let me turn my machine on. So I have my machine just off to the side. I've also been asked about the plates that I've been using. This plate here is from my old Spellbinders machine, which was probably one of the first that came out that I bought second hand. And this one is a really cheap one. This plastic one is really cheap from eBay. I think it was, well, I don't think it was really cheap. It was £10, I think, for one. Just let that go through. And do you know what? For the price that you pay for the Gemini ones, it is definitely worth it. Right, okay, so there's our base. So let me just move that out of the way. I'm just wondering, should we do a couple of bases while we're here? So I'm thinking, why don't we do 5? So I'll just use the whole pack of this paper. So we'll do 5 of them, and I get them out. Put that in the bin. So again, I should just get my big guillotine out, but yeah, I think it requires more effort. So I'm just going to cut through them all. Right, I'm not going to do all of these on camera. So what I'll do is I'll go and cut these 4 off camera now, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. Here are the 5, oh, what do you call them? Folders, Consontina folders. So let's do these. So I'm just furnishing all of my folds like so. So I'm going over this way and then doing like a fan fold or accordion fold, whichever one you sort of want to have it. These ones fold inwards, and then we have 3 at the bottom. So this one folds like that, because that'll go on the inside, and then we fold this one back like this, and that one back like that. So that's our, so that'll be our folder. And then what we'll do is, I'm assuming, because that doesn't go in there, so do we actually have to cut? You would think. I don't think we do, but not that we can tell. Because that'll stick onto there like that, but it's just, it's getting caught on that bit there. Yeah, so just like that, but then that doesn't go up, or does that go down at the bottom? Oh, it goes, that's why I've done it the wrong way. So I just assumed that it goes the other way. So that goes out and that goes like that, I think. No, because then that's still the problem. Unless it, right, it must go like that. Yeah, so I think that's how it goes. So this bit comes out. So yeah, let's glue that together. So I'm going to do it to all of them. But yeah, I should have really watched the video, but I'm one of these people that like to work out how things are made myself. Yeah, I've always been like that. I've always been very intrigued with how things work. So it's okay to watch a video showing me how to do it, but I like to actually get in there and learn how to do it myself, because I just think, yeah, there's something really fun about putting things together and seeing how it works. And then if it goes horribly wrong, then I decide, right, well, it's time to watch the video. So yeah, right, okay, let's get that stuck down. So there is our first one. Oh, I love that. How cute is that? And then so let's do our second one. So that folds like that. Now we know what we're doing. So, and then that, so they all fold the same way. Okay, so I'm happy now. I know what I'm doing there. And then let's fold these like so. Well, there's that, and then that one, and then let's adhere this down. So again, just using my wet glue. You can use red liner tape, you can use anything, but I don't even think you would need the die to actually create this. I think you could do it without. I might have a go and see. And see if you can make one without using the actual die itself. So if you didn't get the die, then you can still make something very similar. So I think that might be something to look at. And then we just glue them together. How cool is that? That's pretty cool, actually. I really like that. Yeah, really like that. Right, okay, let's get the rest done. So I'm just going to burnish all of our folds. Should really use my bone folder for this. And then we've got lots of sort of decorations, but the first thing that we need to do after we've done this is we need to do our inserts. So the other thing I really like about this, and again, I don't think you would need the die for it, it just makes life easy to have it, but we've got our die to make our piece, but it hasn't got a cutting edge there, but we do have these cutting edges, so we can have the tab in different places, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I really like this. This would actually make a really cool address book, which I might actually make myself one. I've got an address book that I won off our lovely Amy from Amy Manley, who's here on YouTube, that I use all the time. She decorated it for me, and it has all of my addresses and everything in there, but it is getting a bit tattered. So I was thinking, but I think this would be quite nice. So I don't know how they would fit well together, all like all the different people, but I think they would be lovely. Even, I mean, how nice would that be to gift out just to somebody? I mean, these have turned out really easy to do. I love them. I absolutely love them. Right, okay. And like I say, I mean, I've just used 12 by 12 papers today, but you really don't have to use 12 by 12 papers. You can use any paper that you want. So as long as, I mean, you could use your A4 paper, which I think I'll use the next time. But we have 3 score lines here. So as long as you've got your 3 score lines, and then we've got a flap here, and then we've got 1, 2, and we've got 3 score lines on this bit. So I can't see it being that hard to work out. On how, yes, it would take longer, but I don't think you would necessarily need the die to create it. There's a couple of other dies actually that I've got from Tonic Studios that I can't wait to have a go of. One is a circle easel card that I just hauled, but this video will be going up in a few weeks, so I'm trying to get ahead because in December I'd still like to post every day if I can, but in December I'm normally super busy and I do a lot of resting ready for Christmas, or December is normally my month of not doing very much, so I'm wanting to try and do a month's worth of videos ready. I'll still do a few in between, so when my magazines come in and stuff, but yeah, if I can, I'd like to try and get enough done for the whole of December and the first week in January. So yeah, there's going to be a few pre-recorded, so I hope you don't mind. But like I say, with my FND, I have to be so careful that I don't overdo things, because if I overdo it over Christmas, then it'll put me out of action for quite a while, which means no videos and no craft time for me, and I love my craft time. So when I'm sitting down to craft, I'm trying to record most things I do, because I craft every day anyway, but I don't record everything that I create. So now I'm just trying to, I am recording everything that I create, whether good or bad. So like I say, I hope you don't mind that. Okay. But my time with my family over December is what I love the most. So for me, it's worth it. Okay. I did the same as well last year and it worked out brilliantly, except I wasn't posting every day last year. Right, okay, so that's them done. Right, absolutely love them. So, oh, how cool is that? Right, okay, let's get these glued together. So just pop in some glue on. And because these can be drying while we make our cards to go in, so just like that. And I'll put some little bulldog clips on as well, so that they stay together. That's if I know where I put them. Yeah. Okay, there's that one. 2 more. So like you said, it really is simple. I mean, I've not watched the video that goes with this, but it is actually really cool to sort of work out. So I think what I might do is at the end of this video, so if you'd like to watch at the end, I think I'll sit with you guys and we'll work out how to do it without the die, so that if you don't have a die machine, then you can still make one. So I think we'll do that together, and then we can change the sizes as well. Right, okay, I need something just to push that together. I normally have some bulldog clips around. The only one I've got is actually holding all of my key rings, which I do have lots of. Do you know what? Let's pop it underneath. there, it's underneath my die cut machine. It can stay there so that it glues nicely together. Right, let us do, I'm going to do the same colour for our inserts. So we need 5 inserts. Where's my scissors? There they are. So I'm just going to cut them, and let's bring that back. I don't need that one anymore, we've used that. So I'm going to pop that in first. So let's run that through, and then we need these 4 out. If I can get them out. Oh, right. So there's that, and as you can see, we don't have a cutting line up there. So this is where these little things come in handy. How cool is this? So then we just line that up. So that is nicely lined. I am going to use some tape on this though, because obviously I don't want this to move at all. It's just up here. So just like that, and then let's run this through. Hate it when those bits come out sticky. Okay, so that is should be our first card done. How cool is that? Right, let me grab this, and then that should fit in there. So there's our first card all done. So I know I need 2 on this style, so I'll do the next one while that's got the tape on. And again, where's that's a cutting edge. Okay. Ooh. So run that through. That's got glue on it as well. Right, so there's that bit, and then again just going to line this up. So how I'm lining it up, I'm just sort of there's a little cutting edge here. I'm just sort of putting that in there, and making sure it's nicely lined up like that, and then that should do it. Just need one more. And then there is that one. So this one will go in that very back one. Okay, so let's pop them in there. Right, what I'll do is that bit and that bit will go in the recycling, and that bit will go in my scrap drawer. That's so we don't waste. Right, there it is. So I'm going to go off camera and do the other the other 3 of them, and then I'll be back. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. So I've done all of them. How cool is that? I really like that. So we've got 5 in there of them. That one's the wrong way around because I want the texture at the front. Okay, so right, next thing we're going to do is we are going to decorate it using these. Now this all of the stickiness on it is just, yeah, annoying me now. Right, okay, so we've got this front, and then we've got this bit which will mat onto them. So I think those matted bits would be perfect with just some white cardstock, I think. So I'll do them with the white cardstock. We've even got these little bits that we can pop it down the sides, which I think is really cool, but I'm not going to do that because it's, yeah, a bit faffy. Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, I'm going to do it in glitter, and then I'm going to take this one when I can get it out, and I'm going to do this in brown, and then I'm going to do a tag, and we're going to put on, what should I put on? Dates, reminder. Oh, we'll do the reminders. So let's have a look. Where's my glitter paper? Okay, so here's the glitter paper. So I need to cut this down. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this sort of on there like that, and then cut around it. So I know I want this bit in glitter, like that. So that bit's glitter. I'm going to do 2 tags. So I'm going to do this one in white, and then I'm going to do it in glitter. And that is just purely so that this bit can be in brown and can sit over the top and look really nice. So yeah, and that bit's in brown. So let me get the brown out. So let's pop that on there and put that down. And I want this bit as well. So just like that. We do have our matted layers, so I'm going to do them in white. Yeah. Oh, we also have these. So what you can do is actually put them on here all the way through, and then you can pop in some ribbon, which will keep it all together, which I think is really cool. So I might do my next one like that. So there, just as you can see, you would string it all together and tighten it up, and then yeah, but I just love them. I think they're awesome. Right, and I think it would definitely make a really nice address book. What else am I doing? I don't think there's anything else on there that I want, is there? So I need to go and grab some white cardstock. Actually, no, I don't. I have some right here, and it fell off the shelf right into my hands. So I'm just, again, because if I cut them down, the chances are I'll be able to run, hopefully, all of them. I'm just going to move out of the way. All of them through my die cut machine. So I know that I'm going to need, let's see, oh, it'll fit on brilliant. So 1 sheet of cardstock should be enough to pop them on. Right, I'm just going to use this tape just to hold everything down. Yeah, and then let's pop them through. I'm hoping, oh, I don't think this one cuts out. Right, okay. So what I need to actually do is this needs to go together. Like so. So we'll do this one, and then I'll do the glitter. Yeah. Oh, no, move that over. Right. Grab this. So put that there. So we'll do that one there. This one, and I'll do this glitter one here. So by cutting down my sheets of paper, I can do most of my die cutting all in one go, so which is awesome. So let's push that through. It may need to go through twice, but we shall see. Just double check. Yeah, so they need to go through twice, and that one is fine. So what I'll do is we'll pop in another one. Okay, because we may as well, because they have to go back through. Right, I do need a little bit of white card just for this, and it's just to make it sturdy, because that glitter paper is more like well, it's quite thin. It feels actually like a vinyl. It's lovely though. Right, let's pop that through. But I have found that more intricate the dies are, the more, if I put it through the machine 1 or 2 times, it works perfectly. And then if it doesn't work after the second time, then I normally know that I need to add a shim in. And that one has worked perfectly, as you can see. So I'm happy with that. So I don't need that bit anymore. But we do need this bit, because that bit's going to be our gold. So I'm just going to move that and all those bits, and that's worked perfectly as well. Right, okay, so next I need that. We need another one of these, so let's get rid of that. We don't need the tag. Yeah, we should definitely be able to do everything with this white sheet of cardstock. Okay, and then just go across. Right, so let's pop these through. And then, do you know, it hasn't taken that long to do either, so I was expecting this to be quite a long project. But I think because I'm having fun, I'm not actually noticing how long it's taken me, and I feel it does feel like we are going quite quickly. So I'm not sure on time, because I've had to stop the video a few times. So just pull this. I think it could have done with going through again, but it's got like I said, it's got like a plastic coating on it. But yeah, gorgeous. Right, we need 2 more of these squares. So let's pop that down, and then we can start decorating it. So I don't need them. So let's get everything sorted just a little bit, because we've got bits that we don't actually need. Okay, so there is that piece. I'm not sure if that'll, oh, look at that, just awesome. Right, last bit through. Okay, and then let's move our dies, because we shouldn't need our dies anymore. Okay, let's pop that there, put that off to the side. Right, let's move our machine, because we really don't need that now. I don't need these. Right, let's, I'm hoping they've all worked. Oh, I think it needs to go through again. It looks like it hasn't quite worked in this corner. Okay, so I do need to grab my machine out again. This is the only downside to very intricate dies. I thought it worked, but it hadn't. But it's really easy to do. So actually, it's probably good that it hasn't worked properly. So all I do when it hasn't worked is I just pop that back down, and then if you move your die, you'll get to a point where it sort of sticks in, so it can't be moved, which is really cool. So yeah, and I wouldn't even say you need to pop on some tape either. So I'm just going to pop that through. We'll reverse it, because then it's had another 2 times and it should be fine. There's one way. Let's get rid of this one. This die. There we are. Hopefully. Yes, that has worked perfectly. So, but yeah, it does happen when I try and do lots of dyeing, especially all the intricate ones, because it's got more areas to cut. But yeah, you just run it through another few times and it works. how gorgeous is that? So that's going to sit on our gold. I've missed a bit there. Like that. How beautiful does that look? Right, okay, I don't need that, so that can go. Let me move these. So let's get some sort of organisation, shall we say. I need to cut around this as well. Actually, where's that? So this is the only sort of downside to these, is you have to use, oh, see, that's not big enough to cut, so I'm just going to cut around it and just, yeah, see what happens. It's either going to look nice or it isn't. I should have really looked at the die properly, but never mind. So this is what you get for not watching or using instructions. But like I said, I don't want to get rid of this. Yeah, it's pointless getting rid if we don't need to. Okay, where's my pokey tool? So, because we just need to get rid of all of these little bits, and then once I've got rid of these, we can start gluing everything together and seeing what it looks like. And then what I'll do is I'll get my scoreboard out, so we can see how to make one without the dies. It will obviously take a lot longer, but can't see why we couldn't do it. Yeah, see, perfect, awesome. And then that just on there, and then what I'm going to do, let's get rid of that, don't need that, is I'm going to glue it on to this bit. Right, so I'm going to grab my glue. Let's get rid of all of these little sort of bits that we don't need, so that everything is nice and tidy. Oh, yeah, I'm dropping everything everywhere. Right, okay, so I'm just going to glue all over here. Like I say, I've done the card because I did want the tag to have glitter on, but it's not strong enough to be, the glitter paper stock is not strong enough for it to actually be a tag, which is why I've done another one out in the white card, and plus we'll be able to write on the back as well. So let's pop this down. So even though my card wasn't big enough, we've managed to make this work, but you can make anything work really. And then pop that on there. Okay, so there is that. I do need something heavy to sort of pop on the top of it. I'll use my weight, my weigh scales. Right, next one is I'm going to pop this on. So I'm just gluing all the bits together that need to before we bring back in our Consontina memory box thing. Memory deck. Is it memory decks? I think so. I don't know. I just know it looks really good. Right. So just putting glue here, there and everywhere. Right. And then let's adhere that down. And again, just make sure it's all nicely lined up. Now my glue does dry clear, which is a good thing because glue has just spilled out there. Right, okay, so they are done. Right, let's bring this back in. So I'm going to take out all of our cards like so, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is we're just going to glue this on. Oh, here's Quincy come to see me. I think he'll want letting out. So popping this down on the front here. Oh, I like that. I really like that. And then I'm just going to, on the back of each one of these, I'm just going to pop on one of these cards, just on the back though, because that's where we will write. Oh, I'm thinking, should we put it on both? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, so I will have to do some more die cutting, but I think why not? let's have a white on both of them. I think that would work out quite nicely. So yeah, and then pop them in there like so. How nice is that? So just going to do the rest. So I'm going to do the rest off camera because I'm going to have to die cut another 5 of these, and then yeah, then we'll come back and we will try and make one without using the dies, and then it means that you guys at home, if you're unable to get hold of this die, then yeah, you'll still be able to have a go. That has stuck together there, which is not good. Right, there we go. I like, and then this bit. Okay. Right. Okay, I will be back when this is finished. Okay, so I'm back. So I've done all of that. I've just got hold of my scoreboard, and each one has a white backing. How gorgeous is that? Oh, I love it. I think it's really, really fab. But the thing is we can actually wrap it up. Oh, I do. I've got this yellow ribbon. Don't know why yellow, but you know, I have it. So, and what we could do is just tie a nice big bow on the front of it. So just do it while there we go, and that sort of keeps it closed. So I'm just going to chop that. There we go. That down. Yeah, how cute is that? And such a lovely little gift as well. Right, let us have a go, see if we can make one on here. Now I need to straighten this up, so I'm going to do it just so it's 6 inches. Okay. Right, where's my tools? Actually, let's use the proper one. Okay, so I'm going to have it so that it's probably just a little bit smaller than this. So we want, so one side of it needs to have 3 edges. So I'm going to do like 3 scores. So so do 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, and then 3/4 of an inch. We'll leave, so that takes us there. We'll do, shall we do, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do 4 inches. So the gap will be 4 inches. So then we want to score 4 3/4, 5 1/4, and 5 1/2. So we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. So that needs to be trimmed down to 5 1/2. So let's do that. Because then we have it the right size. So there it is. And then we then need to have 3 score lines in the middle. So if we're doing 4 inches across, we'll do it as square. So we're going to come in at, actually no, I'm going to do it 4 1/2 inches. So 4 1/2. So we're going to score there. 4 3/4 and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So our piece needs to be 9 1/2 inches. So let's trim that down to 9 1/2. So just like that. Okay, so that's what we've got. So now we need to now, where's the big die gone? Let me just, we don't need this anymore. Okay, let's put that away because like I said, we don't need it. That can go in my scrap drawer. Just bringing back all of these. There it is. Okay, so this is what the die is. Now these are bigger gaps to the ones that I've done. So do better. You can have them as big as you want, but I've just done 1/4 inch all the way around. Now looking at this, we need to cut down here to that very first score line on both sides, and that bit needs to be cut out. And then on one of the pieces we only need one bit, so let's cut all the way down there, and then let's cut this bit off. And we also need to put an angle on each end, and we need to do the same with this one as well, so on that top one. So let's do the same on this end. We need to cut that off there and then up. So there you have the basic shape. Now on this bit we do have a decorative edge, so you can do any edge you want, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a circle punch and I'm going to do half of the circle punch out, just like that. And then let's have a go. So we know that we need to, they need all folding up like so. We need these folding in, so it's not going to be as deep as the one that we've done with this die, but it's still going to be a concertina. So and a little pouch. This one I think we're going to add into a journal actually. I think it's quite cool. Right, so there, just like that. And then what we're going to do, let's pop some glue on both sides like so, and then we're just going to glue that together. Oh. So as you can see, it's really easy to do. Yeah, to do it. So I need to bring back, right, come on, I'm trying to get there. We've got that one, that side's lined up, and then let's get this side all nicely lined up as well. There we go. So both sides are now lined up. Get them adhered down, and there you have it. So there is your pouch without using a die. So the measurements that I've used, where's my pen? So I'll write them down, and then if you pause the video you'll be able to see it. So I'm just going to grab this because this will remind me. So you want 5.5 piece by 9.5. So that's the measurement of the paper. So this is if you want to make this size, and you're going to score on short end at 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch. We're then going to score at so I did 4, didn't we? 1, 2, 3. We're going to score at 4 and 3/4 inch, 5 inches and 5 1/4 inches. So that's what we're going to score on the short end. So to score on the long end, we are going to score, just to remind me of the size, so we're going to score at 4.5 inches, 4 3/4 inches and 5 inches. So there are our score lines. That's where you're going to put your score lines, and then if you just rewind the video back you'll see where we need to cut them. So yeah, really simple. So we can actually make these without using the die. The die just makes it quicker and easier. So but yeah, it still worked. Obviously I have done it bigger than this one, but as you can see it would glue onto there quite happily with no issues at all. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We do have our little tag as well that I need to pop on. I'm going to do a lot more with this. I am going to ink it up and decorate it up a lot more, because I've got an idea actually that I want to do with this and give to somebody. So yeah, which I think will be quite nice. So I'm just going to pop that in there. But yeah, I'll ink it up and age it and stuff. So yeah, really nice. But like I said, that is it. I will hold that up to the camera. If you want to just pause the video now, you have all your measurements to make this size, but you can just adjust it accordingly on the size that you want. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you again for watching. Please do hit that big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, the big thumbs down if you haven't. Either way, I am quite happy. And also yeah, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this Consontina like thing. I don't even know what it's called. Memory decks. So yeah, that is it for today. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.